Yeah, a lot of people don't like me. I don't need you to. I don't care. I don't like you either. So, I'm actually in a really good mood. Just some things that, mashallah, have been happening in life. And also, first I want to say, I see some comments where it's like, people have the nerve to say, like, you look miserable, you're unhappy, like, telling me how I feel. And it's like, I can assure you that just because I'm overweight and I have struggles, everyone has struggles in life. I still love my life very, very much. I really love my life, and I'm working, on it. But at the same time, I'm going to keep trying and pushing myself. And we have a lot of exciting content coming up, actually, so stay tuned for that. I know I say that, but it's actually coming up real soon. We have some vlogs, a lot of nice content for you guys, where I'm actually doing things. But don't assume just because someone is overweight that they hate their life. Yes, I wish I was healthier. Yes, I wish a lot of things, but I'm still grateful for everything else I have in my life. And I know what I'm going through is a test from Allah. So I bear it. And I know that I have a lot of figuring out to do, before I get there. I know it's not, I should not, focus on negative comments, but they're comments that, are general stereotype. I'm trying to knock down the stereotype, not just, feed into the negativity. I don't know how people live day to day coming online and having to be negative to make a living. For example, and go watch our vlog, our couples vlog, by the way, if you will. Thank you. That was a very positive video. Salah was being very supportive, and people have to make it a negative thing. It's some people's literal jobs online to try to twist something and making it into a negative. Just because we're not making out or doing really haram things on camera, and because Salah's first language is not English, any interaction, even though he's being completely loving, has to be awkward or that he doesn't love me. If he didn't love me, he wouldn't be trying to encourage me to do the right things in my life, try to be helping me become a better person. And just because I eat what I want doesn't mean behind the scenes you don't know what we talk about. You don't know what he tries to encourage me to do. You don't know, there's many times he's helped me deflect from a binge. He's an amazing, amazing supportive person. Where are your spouses? Where are your significant others just watching you be negative all the time online? You sit there and say that we're not in a happy relationship, but yet no happy person is doing what these people do online. We don't really care, He's also actually stopped a lot of rages. He's not responsible for my actions, though, He's not responsible for what I put in my mouth. I am. So to blame someone else is ridiculous, and I see that a lot. People want so bad for Salah to be another, you-know-who. They don't want that nasty saga in my life to end because they don't want me to do better in my life. They don't want me to be happy. And that's the truth, and you know it. When I start to be happy, people will push and twist and start rumors and find things to, trigger a rage. I know this is not a rage, okay? This is speaking facts about how backwards some things on YouTube are. And yeah, I still talk about those issues because they're still problematic. But when I do get to a boiling point, oh, you see, she's a bad person. See what she said? Blah, blah, blah. That kind of thing. He's an amazing husband. And I say this just to point out the issues, but at the end of the day, we don't care about whatever people say or think about us. It really doesn't affect our life at all. It's literally so exhausting. And I seriously don't know how people can accuse someone of not having a life when you do that all day, nitpicking the dumbest things, spending all day on Twitter trying to tear someone down. I've said this a million times. I don't even have Twitter. So whenever people are talking about me, are they talking to themselves? They literally are. I also realized something else that's very empowering. Yeah, a lot of people don't like me. I don't need you to. I don't care. I don't like you either. I have enough people in my life who love me. I don't care. Yeah, so I had a bunch of comments in my Taco Bell video. This is a binge. You don't have the right to define for me what a binge is. That is not up to you to define what that is. That's up to me. I know what a binge is for me. A single meal is not a binge. That's not a binge. Please educate yourselves on binge eating disorder if you're going to comment on somebody's videos who has binge eating disorder. And people also saying it's not an excuse. It's not an, yes, it is an excuse. It is an excuse. It is an excuse. And I'm not shielding myself and giving my, I'm not saying, oh, well, I have binge eating disorder, so I'm going to eat. No, I was not able to say no, and I picked something unhealthy, and that was a choice I made, and I was just sharing it because I'm trying to be transparent. I'm not trying to excuse anything. But yeah, having an eating disorder is a reason for these issues I have with food. As a person with food issues, with an eating disorder, as a big person, we literally can't eat anything like but a fig leaf and a stick of celery. And someone will still say, that's a stick of celery for a family of 8. You know, like it was an unhealthy meal, yeah. I find fast food to be very addictive, and that's not a secret. But I'm not going to be down on myself about that, because yes, you don't see how hard I struggle every day. You don't see what I do every day. You don't see me, how many times I do say no to myself, and then I do give in. Like, you know, it's like there's so many times before that Taco Bell that I said no to a lot of different things I could have eaten. You know, you don't see those things. You just assume the worst, and that's the kind of negativity I'm talking about. I don't need it. Anyway, I'm stubborn. I hate to be told I can't do something. I hate it. I know I'm capable of doing anything I want to do. And so are you guys. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.